Yo, what's up, guys? So I know I said I was gonna do a reaction to the presents, and I tried, but the recording didn't turn out that well because the audio didn't really mesh. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts on everything that was announced. So, something actually got leaked before the presents even started. A new mobile game. Ooh, but we'll get to that when we get to that. To start, they of course talked about Worlds. Um, Unveiled a new promo card. Not really anything major whatsoever. They actually went longer on Worlds than I ever thought they were going to, and that's why I kind of got I got scared because you'll see they actually spend a lot of time not even talking about the mobile games, just about other animation projects, and then they actually speed through the mobile games. It's fucking insane. They fucking speed run that shit. But yeah, that's it for the world section, and then we move on to Pokemon Concierge. We get a trailer for season 2. It looks cute. The first one was fine. I'm not one of those people who absolutely loved it, but it's this bad content. No, it's perfectly fine. I'm glad that the people who are really fans of it are getting a season. It's getting a season 2. I might check it out if I'm in the mood. Probably won't, but I'll have to summarize it at some point because I'm aiming to summarize everything in the fucking franchise, so I'll have to watch it eventually. Uh, yeah, I don't really know what else to say for this trailer portion, but the next thing that we see is actually another animation project, but it's the Artaman project. Now, I didn't think we were going to be hearing anything about this today, but um, the way that they talk about it just makes it sound so fucking interesting. Uh, Now, this series is set in the Galar region, and yes, it's a series. It's not just a little one-off special. And uh, you can see Peter Lord talking here basically about how they wanted to give the Pokemon world a new look. And yes, Wooloo is front and center here in the little preview we get. But Wooloo is actually not the main character. The main character, or main characters rather, is actually Pichu and Sirfetch'd. And I thought that was the fucking weirdest combination ever, but I'm confident that Artaman knows what they're doing. So I'm excited for this, actually, very excited. And it says the Tales of Pokemon, so I'm hoping this will become an anthology series, and we get to basically see more of it through other installments. Next up, they talk about fucking Pokepark, just what we need. Now, the only good thing about this here was really the Junichi Masuda cameo. I don't understand why they focused so much on this, man. I mean, it's cool, but I do not really care, whatsoever. I was just let's get to the games at this point. Because by this point, we were 8 minutes in, and we hadn't even talked about any mobile games yet. At the end here, the art that they show kind of looks like fucking TCG Pocket, but yeah, funnily enough, we didn't get anything for TCG Pocket during this, so that saved a little bit of time. But yeah, you'll see here they really fucking breeze through the mobile announcements very quickly. They just announced a new max season for Pokemon Go, some finale thing. I don't fucking know. I don't follow Pokemon Go. Eternatus is here. Next, they show Pokemon Masters, and the way that they did this preview, I thought they were doing some fucking finale event type shit because they're showing everybody, and they never do that. But I guess not. They're just showing Carmen, and I thought she was partnered with Ogerpon at first, but she's with Sinistra. Next, we got Cafe Remix. There's one fucking person on the planet who cares about this game, and it's not me. You got Lapras and Jigglypuff and fucking other Pokemon here. I don't even care to summarize this. Nobody gives a shit. Next is Pokemon Sleep. Yeah, that's the mobile game I ended up forgetting yesterday. But they're getting a new area, the Amber Canyon, and adding more Pokemon to the game, of course. And then the 4th anniversary of Pokemon Unite, I thought they were gonna maybe announce some new Mega Pokemon to like tie in with ZA, but nah, just got Latias and Latios, and then a new type of battle, whatever the fuck that means. I don't play this game. I hope you guys are happy. Next, they do a fucking. I thought they were doing TCG Pocket, but it's just a regular TCG ad. They don't really unveil anything super new. A couple new cards. All right, sure. September 26th, though, release date. But finally, we get to the Pokemon Friends mobile game, which they spend a decent amount of time on. And honestly, I heard that there's supposed to be like some little bit of story to the game. And that makes me a little intrigued because like mobile games don't usually have the story, or at least Pokemon mobile games. But they didn't really mention anything about it in the actual trailer. They just show a whole bunch of footage of doing like little puzzles and riddles, which is fun enough. But if it's just like puzzles and riddles, I don't see myself like downloading this game at all. But I read in the App Store description that it's like 1,200 puzzles already, and there's gonna be like DLC and added content, I'm sure. So that's fucking pretty crazy. And they also, yeah, shadow dropped it. You can go play it right now on mobile and on the Switch. But next, you thought they're going to talk about ZA and Champions? No, they're going to talk about the Scarlet and Violet upgrade that we already fucking knew about. Nice. And yeah, that means we're left with like 10 minutes to talk about Champions and ZA. But they actually do quite a bit for both. Not really as much as I thought they'd do for Champions, but anyways, we'll get to that. They also announce shiny ruinous treasures for the next raids, and that's actually raids that are somewhat useful. Like, I would consider fucking doing those if I actually fucking beat the game, because I still haven't beat Scarlet and Violet because I fucking don't like it that much. But yeah, these are definitely better raids than just the useless pseudo legends. They announced a new fucking customization thing too, but who gives a fuck? Now, we finally move on to Champions, and yes, we actually get gameplay footage. I thought they may shadow drop it, but no, it's coming 2026. And I have to say, the gameplay footage looks pretty fucking clean, man. And you can do doubles and single battles. And the absolute best thing about this game is they make it so much more accessible. So you can like recruit certain Pokemon with like currency or whatever. So that's probably the mobile aspect of it. So you don't have to get them all from your previous home thing. So and the best thing is that you don't have to fucking EV train. Well, at least not in the traditional conventional way. Like it's just through these new techniques that you're seeing on screen right now. I'm still not even fully sure how exactly this works, but I know it's going to be less tedious than fucking IV training, and that is all I care about, and it makes me more inclined to actually check the game out. But now, finally, we get to some sort of ZA news. They show a bit of the what looks to be Rukorium. I don't know if we'll actually call it that in game, affecting the Pokemon. And then we see new members of AZ's group there. Naveen and Elida, I think their names are. And we see this like gang too. I think they're like the Rust gang. So hopefully Quixotico isn't just like a fucking fake out villain, and then this Rust gang doesn't matter at all. I hope the Rust gang actually plays a prominent villain role. Obviously someone in Quixotico is probably fucked up, but interestingly, Koo was right about Mabel. I was so fucking surprised. She is running the research lab. So what the fuck happened to Sycamore? I have no clue where Sycamore's at, bro. Like he's just fucking dead or something. I don't know. Maybe Mabel killed him and took his spot. But I can totally see why she would give out the starters, I guess. Lido wants to be a professional dancer, and Naveen wants to become a fashion designer. So I'd wager Naveen is related to Valerie in some way. I've seen some people theorize already that Nida is Tierno's sister, but I'm not sure about that one. We see Emma as well, and we also see Mega Dragonite. I forgot to mention because I don't fucking care for Mega Dragonite at all. I'm sorry. Like, it's cool to see a new Mega Evolution, obviously, but that's the one you're gonna show? Like, show something better than that. There's barely any change with Mega Dragonite. Like, I think it's literally the most boring Mega Evolution out of all of them. Corbeau is the leader of the Rust Syndicate. Yeah, I already talked about them. I think they'll play a really cool role. We see that the fucking poor the photo booth guy, he lost his job. What the fuck? No, because you can just take photos on your own with your fucking Rotom phone. Fuck automation, man. Anyways, we see Emma, and she basically just recruits your help in dealing with frenzied Mega Pokemon. Totally not Ricorium. So, like, this brings up so many questions. Like, is Terapagos gonna be here? Like it wouldn't make sense, but it also would, because this game is technically in Gen 9, and they've really hyped up Terapagos to be related to Ricorium. And you can't tell me that Ricorium isn't causing this shit. Um, yeah, all in all, this game is gonna be fucking crazy. I'm so excited for it. I think they showed a decent amount. Like, they showed a decent amount that leaves me satisfied, but they didn't really spoil jack shit either, which is amazing. Um, they show off a whole bunch of side quests, and yeah, that's basically it. That's all we get. Um, there's like some little more tidbits in there, whatever, but that's all that really stuck out to me. And one thing that really stood out is they're really, really, really hiding Zygarde's role in this game. Like, for Zygarde being like the mascot Pokemon, right? He's just not being mentioned. And I'm kind of scared because he's not on the box art, and they usually put the legendary on the box art. I guess they didn't do it for Legends Arceus, so we probably don't have much to worry about. But yeah, I just hope we get to find out what Zygarde's role is. But yeah, all in all, I was fucking pleasantly surprised. I thought they were going to talk about champions way more. Not that I don't want them to, and they'll probably talk about champions a lot at Worlds, but it doesn't seem like there's that much to really talk about. And ZA got the spotlight I was hoping for. No Gen 10, but that's exactly what I expected. So yeah, all in all, I think the most surprising thing was just how fast they sped through the mobile games to give time to Artiman, which is fucking based.